Absolutely breaking news in the world of Tirzepatide today. Today, Judge Pittman has denied the motion for a preliminary injunction. We needed this preliminary injunction to go in our favor so compounders could continue to still make compounded Tirzepatide. Essentially, this is putting the nail in the coffin for access to hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Americans across the country. So what does this mean to you? Well, if you're one of the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Americans on compounded Tirzepatide, it's everything. We needed this preliminary injunction today. Now, are some telehealth companies and compounding pharmacies going to try to skirt the law by making customized dosing, by adding things to it like vitamin B6, vitamin B12? Yes. They're going to try those things. But what I need, and that's great. I think it's wonderful. The longer gives you access. And the lawsuits that come on them are not your problem. Write it out. Get as much medication as you possibly can in the refrigerator. But what I'm afraid it boils down to is Eli Lilly has the most powerful law firm in the United States. Last year, their revenue was over $7 billion. $7 billion. Some of their lawyers make more than NBA players, reportedly over $20 million a year. Kirkland and Ellis does not play. This is basically David versus Goliath, and today Judge Pittman handed it to Goliath. This is an incredibly sad day for you if you are on compounded Tirzepatide. This is the time to put your plan B, plan C into place, whatever that may be. If it was me, I'd be stacking those files. I would be doing whatever I could to ensure my health journey continues. It's going to take a miracle at this point. I am so sorry. Can't imagine the fear of finally being on a journey where everything seems positive and finally you found something that works. And because the American healthcare system has failed you, I can't imagine what you're probably feeling today. This comes at huge, huge consequences to anybody that's being affected by this compounding crisis, because semaglutide is right around the corner. And the horrible thing is the same judge that's on this Lilly case, this Tirzepatide case, is the same judge as on the semaglutide case. The dominoes are falling all around compounded GLP-1s unless you want to go to liraglutide. Still an option, but I personally wouldn't want to go to that. I fear that people are going to have two options. You're either A, going to stop your journey because you simply got priced out of the market, which is absolutely tragic. Or I think that people are going to do what they got to do. Either that's gray market or black market. We're going to need to explore those options and figure out how to support people on those journeys, because the fact of the matter is that is what people are going to be pushed into. That is the reality of the situation. And we need to stop looking at people that choose this route as lepers of the community, because I have a feeling because of the motions that have been set forth today, going to be more and more and more people. I'm sitting pretty on boxes of Zepbound because I stacked the boxes. I split my doses. I split my pens this entire way. I took a 3-month break. I'm back on 2.5. One 15 milligram pen lasts me 6 weeks because I take the risk and I split my doses. That's a position and the risk that I have set upon myself, but I think that other people who haven't had the opportunity to think that this was ever going away may not have explored those options. Or maybe that's not a risk that you're willing to take or want to take. And I'm not going to judge people for having to do what they have to do to maintain their health. I'm just not. That's not what this channel is about. So clutch your pearls, because that's the path we are headed down in the next few weeks. Because PBMs and the American healthcare system has failed yet again the American people. I'm also going to revamp some of my videos on splitting pens, how I do it. It's probably a good time to remind you that where's my emotional support shake weight? Hi, I'm Candace. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor or an expert. In fact, I am not an expert on anything. I'm just some fat chick on the internet trying to use GLP-1s to my benefit and bend the rules and get the maximum results that I can. When you watch this channel, think of it like the people that swim with sharks. They may be risky behaviors, but they're not exactly expecting you to copy that, nor am I. I do what I do because I am a grown-up and I can make those decisions and take those risks for myself. Do not try any of this nonsense at home. Before I leave, I want to give Cam a special shout out. Thank you so much for texting me today and letting me know about Lee's video explaining this entire mess. Susan, thank you so much for utilizing your lawyer powers and pulling up the docket information. You are an absolute gift and a blessing, and I do thank you from the bottom of my heart. Dave on the Pen for always having all of the greatest and latest news on onthepen.com. If you're not following any of these amazing people, you should be. They are absolutely fabulous. That's all I have for you today. Make sure that you are following this channel. I'm going to bring you everything I possibly can on this unfortunate day and where we go moving forward. As always, my name is Candace Cunningham, and this has been your tea on GLP.